right. For peace. All right. Very well. Beautiful. Yeah. Time to sleep. I'll do my best. Spring is sprung. Time for a swim. Let's dream. Yeah. Well, yes. Gotta cool off. Beautiful. I'll do my best. Of course. Very well. For peace. Time to sleep. Spring is sprung. Time for a swim. All right. Well, I'll do my best.
Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another Camilla Emblem clear video in Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we'll be taking on the Flame Emperor, bringer of war, in their very own Grand Hero Battle on Infernal difficulty. So as you've seen by the title and the thumbnail, this is actually a Camilla solo, supported solo, using Adrift Camilla. And that kind of speaks to how easy this Grand Hero Battle is. It's not really that difficult at all, very, very manageable, no reinforcements, map layout is very easy to deal with, as well as the enemy configuration. But there are a couple of things worth noting about the map. The fact that there are these trenches right here, as well as these defense tiles, clearly intended to make cavalry squads times a little bit harder on this map. We have the red flyer over here that does have ground orders, which means that on turn 1, she will be giving ground orders effect to all of the surrounding units, which will give them increased mobility. So they'll be able to teleport adjacent to an ally within 2 spaces. So you just want to be aware of that because that does give extended range to her allies near her. Specifically, this green mage is going to have extended range and be able to take pot shots over this wall on either of the defense tiles. This Lance Knight over here does have Bold Fighter, Brave Lance, and Ignis, and also features Armor March, which means that paired with the Flame Emperor, that means they both have extended movement range as well, as long as they're together. And then the Flame Emperor themselves has Guard Axe plus Reposition Ignis. Ignis is on a 0-turn cooldown, which means if you allow them to attack, they will get that Ignis off, and it will do significant damage. Also has Wary Fighter, making them impossible to double unless you break that Wary Fighter, and also has Panic Ploy. So naturally, the most threatening skills are on the Flame Emperor, but they're really not all that threatening. And then finally, there are no reinforcements on this map. What you see is what you get, and it's as simple as it looks. So let's take a quick look at the Camillas. We have Adrift Camilla here, the star of the show, Flower of Fantasy Camilla at +10 with an attack asset. Has her native Book of Dreams, Reposition, Draconic Aura, Attack Res Bond 3, Desperation for the B slot, Goad Flyers for the C slot, and Attack Speed Bond 3 for the Seal. Next up we have Vanilla Camilla, merged at +10 with Speed Asset. Really, her only role is going to be able to provide Hone Flyers buff plus Camilla's Axe buffs, as well as Chill Attack 3 for that Seal. Spring Camilla here, also merged at +10 with a speed asset and summoner support. Her role is strictly going to be providing a Goad Flyer's buff and be able to reposition to safety. And then finally we have Tropical Beauty Camilla, Summer Camilla, merged at +10 with an attack asset. She is going to provide a Goad Flyer's buff as well as Chill Res 3. So this is something that I swapped in. Usually I have Flyer Formation on her. Chill Res is just going to allow Adrift Camilla to secure more kills more quickly. Not that she couldn't do so just by taking another turn, but I wanted to be as efficient as I could. So not only are there no reinforcements, but the enemy won't act on turn 1 or won't move forward unless you bait them or attack them. So I find that the easiest strategy in this instance is to have a ranged red enemy phase unit, someone with considerable res and high attack power that will be able to not only tank the red flyer and the green mage, but kill on enemy phase. And that's exactly what we have here with Adrift Camilla, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to provide her with the necessary buffs that she needs right on this tile. We could plant her here, but the main issue being the Flame Emperor does have Panic Ploy, so just to avoid the Panic Ploy, we're going to slide over on this side and let Adrift Camilla go to work. So, like I said, she's going to be tanking the green mage here without any difficulty, and then also the red flyer as well. That also puts her in desperation range, although she doesn't really even need it. So the enemy will just kind of shuffle forward. There will be some reposition shenanigans, which actually works to their detriment. We'll take out the Sword Fighter over here with Adrift Camilla. She doesn't even have to move. Doesn't really have to worry. And the fact that there aren't really any distant counter enemies on this map really makes it that much easier. I think that if there were some distant counter enemies, it would make more of a considerable challenge. Not a huge challenge, but a considerable one, especially considering that you have the defense tiles for the enemy to take advantage of. But regardless, Lance Knight's moving forward. The Flame Emperor and the Lance Fighter are stuck in a reposition loop. We're just going to use Adrift Camilla to take out that Lance Knight, double on player phase. And then we're going to start to make our approach, because if we don't, these two are just going to reposition themselves over and over and over again. So we're just going to shift forward, off to the left-hand side. We'll get hit by that panic, but that's okay, because in the following turn we will avoid it without any issues here. And we're just positioning ourselves so that we can let loose that Draconic Aura on the Flame Emperor, and thereby killing them in one swift blow. So here we go, just one single attack does enough damage, that 99 damage, to one-shot the Flame Emperor, and then we just reposition her to safety, and we let this Lance Fighter kind of shuffle forward. They're on this defense tile, but with the additional res debuff from Summer Camilla, that will allow Adrift Camilla enough damage to take out the Lance Fighter on player phase here, despite the defense tile and all of the other buffs that he has. So that is it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is the strategy that I employed with Camilla Emblem to clear the Flame Emperor, Bringer of War, in their very own Grand Hero Battle on Infernal difficulty. Let me know in the comments below what strategies and teams and theme teams you used in order to make your Infernal clear on this map. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching and taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those skies.